Hey guys, Happy New Year and Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Welcome to Homebrew Wednesday for January 2nd, 2013. Bye-bye 2012. See ya. And we're still here. Doesn't that just, like, all this jargon, all this stuff, and you know what? I do a lot of, I guess, what I call research. I don't know if it's research, but I look into things on the internet. I'm a curious guy. When I was a little boy, I used to take things apart. I used to take apart the telephone and the radios and tape recorders and record players and everything. I wanted to see how stuff worked, I wanted to know what was underneath that. I didn't want to just, look at the surface. I wanted to know in depth what was going on. And I'm like that with the world as well. I wouldn't consider myself a conspiracy theorist. I do try very hard not to get caught up in the entanglement of those those people. Although some of them have actually proved to be right over the years. Some of the people who were called nut jobs, media loves to call them nut jobs, actually turned out to be right about what they were saying. So it's weird. But one of the things that isn't right was the stupid 2012 end of the world concept. So you really have to be careful what you take in and what you believe. But anyway, back to beer. So anyways, happy 2013, happy New Year, happy holidays, and I hope you had a good time. I hope everything worked out for you and that you came out of the other end of it safely and without too big of a hangover. So, right, I'm enjoying this is a Cooper's European Lager, okay? Now, I talked about this on one of my broadcasts on JTV, and I was drinking it, and I was quite appalled by the flavor of it, and I was telling my viewers that, I just didn't work. Something went wrong. Now, no fault of the kit, the beer kit itself. You're supposed to brew it, you're supposed to let it sit for several months and age, and I didn't do that. I've brewed it before and did it quickly, didn't let it age. I just wanted to get a batch down. I wanted to try this to see what would happen if I just brewed it but didn't let it sit as long as you're supposed to. And it was okay. It was fine. It tasted like a nice Pilsner beer, It wasn't really a lagery style, but it was fine. It was very drinkable. And so I've done it again, but this time I have what I was told I was going to get, which is a funny kind of flavor in there that will disappear over time, I'm told. And but actually, to tell you the truth, even in the last 3-4 days, this has improved a lot. I mean, actually, I'm very pleased that it's come as far as it has. It's not as bad as it was the other day on my cast, and it will certainly continue to improve. Lots of nice lacing there, a very nice velvety head retention, nice and clear, a little bit of haze there. So it's working out okay. I'm pleased. I can actually drink it now. I couldn't drink it on last Friday on my cast. I had to buy beer for that, so it's getting better. So cheers to that. Next time I'll know. Don't expect this to taste good right off the bat. It's going to have to sit a while. So if you're in a hurry, don't do the European lager. If you want to get something brewed now, well, it's cool if it's cool where you live right now, if it's winter where you live, put a couple of these on if you're a kit brewer and do them up, package them in bottles or kegs or whatever you do, and leave them until, the spring when it starts to get warm out, and boom, you've got excellent beer. Good stuff. I can already taste this thing getting better, so that's a good sign. But it ain't going to last till spring. I'm drinking it. I don't care. So, yeah. What else? Oh, I was going to show you guys. I bought a couple new fermenters. I have decided to get rid of those old white buckets that I used to use. So I ended up buying these. Actually, I'm filming this on an iPhone, so it'll be a little shaky. I apologize for that, but I have to do it on an iPhone because I've got other work to do on my computer tonight, so I can't tie it up with rendering. But there's the two. That one's got beer in it. It's almost, actually, I think it's finished. It's a Cooper's IPA. You can see nice markings on the side there. 20, well, it's 18.5 liters there. You can see the beer. You can see the Krausen ring. And usually you can see inside, too. You can see the... Right now you can't because there's moisture there, but... and there's another new one there, hasn't been used yet. I just like them. There's lots of headspace, as you can see. I'm trying to hold this thing as still as I can, but it's so hard to hold a phone still when you're filming. Lots of room, so you're not going to get an airlock blowout on this. Well, don't look at the mess on the table there. You're not going to get an airlock blowout on this. There's lots of room there. There's a new one there. Nice, very light. Okay, so what else? I really wasn't sure what I was going to talk about this week, by the way, so I'm just sort of pulling things out of thin air here. My next brew. Well, I don't know what my next brew is going to be. I've been doing kits a lot lately, just because I enjoy home brew, and I know I enjoy not having to pay, high prices for beer. And last I checked, it was like $45 for 24 bottles of decent quality beer here. So you don't have to ask me why I make beer at home. The answer is there, right there. It's just ridiculous. So I'm glad we're able to make it. I'm glad that they allow us to do that, and that's why I do it. Now, as far as the hobby aspect of it, I've been sort of not doing a lot of partial extracts I haven't been doing a lot of partial extracts or all grains lately because I just haven't had time. And a little bit limited on space right now. Christmas, the tree, and all that stuff we got out, the decorations and everything. Well, she's still painting, and everything's just cluttery. So, but I do have ingredients here. What have I got? Some carafoam. Some what is this here? Let me check. Some Crystal 60. Smells good. There's a bunch of stuff back there. Plus, I've got that big bag of 2-row over there too. So we're gonna make it. We're gonna do some all grain in the coming weeks. I'll probably make some video as well. Coming up on my channel, there's going to be a few beer reviews. I have had some beer sent to me in the last few weeks. It's been in my fridge. One of the beer reviews I've already done from the UK, fellow from the UK. And I've done the review. I just have to edit it and put it up on YouTube. There's 2 more reviews that I want to do. What I decided is that, there's so many people on YouTube that review beers. I just don't think that's where I'm coming from, really, or it's not really what I'm cut out to do, is buy beer and bring them home and then crack them and review them on YouTube. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't think that would be popular with my viewers. I don't know. It's just my guess. However, when I get beer sent to me, I will definitely review it. If somebody sends me, whether it's a store-bought or a home brew, I will definitely give it a whirl on YouTube. At least if they send me one, more than one, I'll at least do one anyways. That's the least I can do. They send it over here, and I think they'd like to see me having a bit of a go at it on camera, so that's perfectly fine with me. That I will do. If I don't like the beer, for some reason, which I doubt that'll ever happen. I think if people send you beer, I think they're going to send you something that they're proud of. But if I didn't like it, I wouldn't post it on YouTube. Okay? So people have asked me, why do you like every single beer you taste? Well, I don't. I just don't talk about the ones that I hate. That's all. Because why? Why should I? Who am I to say this beer sucks, right? I mean, I'm just a guy. I'm just a person who drinks beer. I've got personal tastes just like everybody else. And I don't consider myself qualified to stand here and say, you know, this beer that this guy sent me isn't good. So I won't do that. I don't want to embarrass somebody, you know, and come out and say your beer sucks and all that kind of thing. So anyway, the point to this is that you'll be seeing some reviews on YouTube, some Craig's beer reviews coming up. I've got 3 of them to post, so those are going to be happening very soon as well. Let's take a breather here. It's coming along. It's coming along okay. Look at that. You guys won't be able to see that. Very, very fine carbonation going up the glass. Can I get that close enough for you guys to see that? Can you see those little tiny, just camera picking that up? Little tiny bubbles. That's what keeps your head retention, because it keeps on developing new foam. As the top of the foam dissipates and disappears, new foam is always being created. It's a good quality beer, I will say. It's just made to sit and age longer than I let it, that's all. So, well, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm also enjoying... Whoops, that didn't sound good. Don't worry, nothing broke. Homemade. No chemicals. My wife bought a bottle of wine a few weeks ago. It was a Riesling. I make Riesling all the time. It's one of my favorite white wines. She brought this thing home. I mean, she just stuff, you know, I didn't have any wine made, and she felt like a glass of wine, so she bought it. I tasted this stuff. I think it was $12 for this bottle of wine. And next to my homemade wine I make from those the kits, the California connoisseur kits and all that, next to those, this wine tasted like crap. It's like, what is in this? There's turpentine in here. You know, it tasted like soap or something, chemicals, like just really sharp tastes of something other than grapes and that wine. She never ended up finishing the bottle. It's still sitting in the fridge. I don't even know if it's any good anymore. It probably is, because it's put so many preservatives and crap in it that it would never go bad. So I can make, even from kits, never mind grapes, I can make better wine with a $60 wine kit than what you can buy at the store in a bottle for $10, $12. And a $60 wine kit makes you 30 bottles, so it's $2 a bottle. And I swear, I would not lie about this. It's better. I want to thank S.J. Poor again for coming up with the Homebrew Wednesday concept. To be quite honest with you, I don't know what I would like. I haven't posted a brewing video in quite a long time because I just haven't been really doing anything interesting in the brewing as far as brewing goes. So, you know, I did some vocal stuff, and you know, there's been some Craig's Kitchen, but I don't know what I would do on YouTube to keep in touch with my viewers if it wasn't for the Homebrew Wednesday concept. So I want to thank him again and say cheers to you, sir. Remarkable idea. And there's been lots of things, guys have created things like, there's like, I don't know, what is it, 24-ounce Tuesday, and something else Thursday, and brew something Saturday, and there's all these days of the week, you know, videos based on days of the week now, started with the Homebrew Wednesday concept. I think. I'm pretty sure it did anyway. Anyway, I'm out, guys. I've had enough here. I think it's long enough. Wasted enough of your time. Not doing so bad. I'm happy with that. It's not so bad. You're coming along. Anyways, cheers. Happy New Year. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Hope you have a great week. Probably see you on Friday. I'm going to polish this off. Well, I'll wait till the end of the video. Cheers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Have a good week. Happy New Year. And here's to 2013. Cheers, guys. Be safe.